Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being well informed. Today we're plunging into, well, a world shrouded in mist and mystery. Think ancient martial arts, cunning intellect, and secrets lurking in every shadow.
It's a fascinating setting.
Our source for this deep dive is Shadows of Tang Family Fort, a narrative just packed with intricate plots, shifting alliances, and some truly shocking moments.
Absolutely. It's dense with intrigue.
And our mission, like always, is to pull out the key insights. We want to help you understand the brutal calculus of survival when, trust is basically a weapon and friend and foe. Well, they just blurred together.
Get ready. It's quite a ride.
You're about to uncover hidden identities, betrayals, and the real cost of power in this incredibly treacherous fort. So our journey kicks off right inside the Tang family fort. Picture this. Early morning, thick fog.
Yeah.
Our protagonist, Wu Ji, has this unsettling encounter.
Right, with Kang Wanwan.
Exactly. She's the beautiful wife of Lei Zentian, who's currently in prison, and she is bold.
Almost predatory in her approach.
Totally. And then she drops this bombshell. She offers Wu Ji 100,000 taels of silver,
Which is a staggering amount of money.
to kill her own husband, who she says is being kept like a wild dog in a pit. Just wow.
And Wuji's reaction is key here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't just react, he strategizes. He feigns interest, right? Uses her shocking offer as a cover story.
A calculated move to explain the mud on his clothes from that secret tunnel he used.
Exactly.
And that scene, right there, it sets the first rule of the Tang Fort, doesn't it?
Right.
Every single interaction is loaded. It's a negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
Even the most direct proposition might hide something else entirely.
Yeah.
Wuji playing along instantly shows you that wit and deception, well, they're just as crucial as fighting skills here.
Yeah.
It throws you straight into this morally ambiguous world where life apparently has a very clear price tag. It's chilling.
And just when you think, okay, maybe I get the vibe here, Juan's brother, Tang shows up very abruptly. And he's incredibly blunt, starts talking about his own sister, calls her flower-obsessed, says she looks for men outside the fort.
Which is already quite revealing about their internal dynamics.
Yeah.
But then Tang Ke adds another layer.
Oh, yeah.
He gives his own surprising confession. He just casually mentions Lei Zentian's new lover,
Okay.
who is a man. And then Tang Ke sort of implies, with this smile, that he gets it. Says something like, men are much better than women.
Whoa, okay, so that adds a whole different kind of complexity.
Definitely. It maybe more fluid relationships, different societal norms inside this very closed-off fort than you might expect.
Right. But personal stuff aside, Tang brings even more bad news, doesn't he? This whole spy situation.
Yes. He reveals they suspect spies are operating within the fort, and his method for dealing with it is, well, it's brutal.
Understatement. He says, better to kill wrong than let wrong go.
Meaning he's perfectly willing to eliminate, 7 or 8 innocent people just to root out one potential spy?
And he backs it up. There's a strict no departure order for all the outsiders, merchants, travelers, 29 of them, just stuck there under suspicion.
Let's really break that down. Wuji is now trapped. It's this intense pressure cooker.
Yeah.
Surrounded by people like Tang Kui, who's unpredictable, ruthless, holds absolute power, and seems to have zero regard for innocent life.
It's terrifying. Power used with this, chilling efficiency. Just wipe out potential threats. Doesn't matter if you're innocent.
It makes you question everything. Does your innocence even matter if they suspect you?
Okay, so that leads us into maybe the biggest mystery introduced early on, this Shishi enigma.
Yes, Shishi.
We hear about Shishi, this top secret spy for Dafeng Tang, Wuji's faction, someone willing to sacrifice absolutely everything.
And Wuji's confused at first, right? He thinks he has 2 helpers.
Yeah, he knows someone saved him back in the forest, but then someone else covered for him while he was supposedly asleep in bed.
And the reveal of who Shishi actually is, it's brilliant. It really challenges your idea of a hero.
It's Shobo, the guy introduced as Tang Kui's sort of, useless friend.
Exactly. Turns out, he's the Shishi. And suddenly you see these hidden skills, like he can mimic voices perfectly.
Which explains the sleep-talking cover Wuji heard.
Right. And he knows the fort inside out. He knows this incredibly complex secret path. 3 steps forward, 1 back, left 3, right 1, to get in and out of the forest undetected.
Incredible. But Xiao Bao doesn't just reveal himself, he brings warnings. Urgent ones.
Critical warnings. First, the alliance between the Tang family and their powerful allies, the Pili Tang, is dissolving. Lei Zentian might even be under house arrest, not just imprisoned.
Okay, that's big.
Then the deadline. This is crucial. Wu Ji must leave the fort within 7 days, preferably 5.
Why so soon?
Carrier pigeons. The Tang family has sent pigeons to Wu Ji's supposed hometown to verify his identity. The clock is ticking.
Wow, okay.
Xiao Bao also warns him, don't do anything rash. Any sudden move could provoke the Tangs into attacking Dafeng Tang much sooner than expected, like within 3 months.
So the stakes are huge, not just for Wuji.
Exactly. And then, just to add another layer of mystery, Xiao Bao says he thinks someone else, someone unknown, is helping him.
Wait, so potentially 3 mysterious figures helping Wuji? Xiao Bao, the forest rescuer, and now Xiao Bao's helper?
Potentially. It's a web.
This fort is just... It's a maze of loyalty tests, isn't it? And they're often twisted.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like Tang Kui asking Wu Ji to read faces among those detained outsiders.
Yeah, find the spy for me. Just puts Wuji right in the hot seat. High-stakes deception.
And then, boom, a
Ugh.
critical moment. Wu Ji looks at the detainees and recognizes someone.
Xu Ping, a loyal guy from his own side, Dafeng Tang. And even worse, he's connected to Wuji's own sister, Qianqian.
The unmasking is dramatic. It comes from 2 other testimonies. First, Niu Biao confirms Xu Ping met with a high-ranking Dafeng Tang leader, Xikong Xiaofeng. That's a direct link.
Paints him as the enemy right there.
Then Tang Sengyi drops more bombs. Xu Ping's cover is a silk merchant selling goods at a loss always suspicious. And the real shocker. He lives with a woman named Qian, Wu Ji's sister.
Yeah.
And get this, Tang Sengyi sent men to investigate this Qian, and they all died of a strange illness.
Implying Qian is not someone to mess with. She's deadly, too.
Very much so, which leaves Wu Ji in just an impossible spot.
Totally impossible. Tong Kai says, okay, kill this guy Xu Ping using his alias Zhao Wuji, and I'll give you 100,000 taels.
The same price Wan offered.
Right. So Wuji takes the money, takes the sword, knowing he absolutely cannot kill Xu Ping, an ally. Linked to his sister, no way.
The moral conflict, the strategic conflict, it's immense. How does he keep his cover without betraying his own?
But Xu Ping reacts fast.
He does. Quick thinking, maybe sensing the trap Wu Ji is in, he interrupts, offers to kill himself to save Wu Ji the trouble or maybe the cost.
But Tong Kai, he's always one step ahead, isn't he?
Always unpredictable.
Yeah.
He displays this astonishing internal power, Yin Gong, barely moves, maybe flicks his wrist, and the sword just breaks.
Whoa.
And he declares Xu Ping is more useful alive. Why? Bait.
Bait to lure Qian out.
Exactly. It just reinforces Tang Kui's ruthlessness. He twists even self-sacrifice into a tool for manipulation. Xu Ping's life is just a pawn in his game.
The level of deception in this fort, it just keeps getting deeper. Tang Kui then asks Wu Ji to kill Xiao Bao. Again.
Right, but this time it's half price.
Yeah, with some ridiculous reason, like he doesn't like a friend without a nose. It's absurd.
But the horrifying part for Wu Ji is realizing why Tang Kui is doing this.
Because Tang Kui thinks Wu Ji already killed Xiao Bao.
He thinks Wu Ji did it earlier. Xiao Bao was found hanging, framed as a suicide.
And Wu Ji knows, absolutely knows, he didn't do that.
So let's unpack that. Tang Kui likely orchestrated Xiao Bao's death himself, or had it done.
Framed it perfectly.
Then pays Wu Ji for the job he thinks Wu Ji did, as a final test, maybe. To prove Wu Ji isn't a spy loyal to Xiao Bao.
It's dizzying, and it leaves the huge question, who actually killed Xiao Bao?
And it raises another chilling connection. Is Xiao Bao's death linked to Lei Zhantian's?
Because Wu Ji finds Lei Zhantian dead too, down in his underground cell.
Murdered. And the killer vanished just moments before Wu Ji got there.
Was it the same person? That mysterious killer who might have helped Wu Ji earlier?
It compounds the mystery. There's someone else moving in the shadows, unseen, with their own agenda, capable of killing high-profile targets silently.
And while Wu Ji's reeling from that, Wan shows up.
And she just assumes Wu Ji did it. Killed Lei Zhantian for her.
Embraces her widowhood with this creepy, seductive pleasure, and Wu Ji has to just play along, deepening his involvement.
It's strategy, but it must feel terrible. Then finally, a potential break for Wu Ji.
A golden opportunity. Tang Kai offers him the job as stewards to Shangguan Ren.
Shangguan Ren being Wu Ji's ultimate target for revenge. This puts him right where he needs to be.
But first, the identity check. The black pigeons arrive with the report from Wu Ji's hometown.
And the message.
Confirming identity, no discrepancies.
Which is completely false.
Totally false. So what does that mean? Someone intercepted the real message and replaced it. Or influenced the investigation back home.
Is it that mysterious third helper Xiao Bao mentioned? Or something even more complex within the Tang family's own politics? We don't know.
More mystery. Then Wu Ji gets an audience with the old ancestor. Sort of.
Sort of is right. He only hears her voice. She's hidden, utterly cautious, no chance for Wuji to grab a hostage or even see her.
Shows how paranoid, or maybe just how careful, the real power is. And just as Wuji gets this prime position, another warning.
From Wan again, about Cheng Wanren's daughter, Lian.
Apparently she's involved with someone even more dangerous than Tang Kui.
Tainao, described as the most ruthless, the most skilled, and, strangely, the most beautiful of the Tang sword masters.
And he will definitely want to duel Wuji, so a new, very deadly obstacle.
Just when he gets close to his goal.
So we reach this final countdown phase. Wuji finally meets Shengguan Ren face to face.
The man he's sworn revenge against for years.
And Shengguan Ren is described as cold, precise, unapproachable.
And Wuji, he has years of intense emotional training. He manages to keep a calm exterior.
Incredible control. While inside, he must be boiling to be that close.
It's the ultimate test of his discipline.
So let's connect this all together. Shengguan Ren accepts him. Wuji is now his steward, moving into the garden.
The inner sanctum, heavily guarded.
The stakes couldn't be higher. He's deep in enemy territory, surrounded by unpredictable forces like Tang Kui.
The looming threat of a duel with Tango.
Plus all those unsolved mysteries swirling around him. Who killed Xiao Bao and Lei Zentian, who's the third helper? Who faked his identity check?
It just highlights how incredibly precarious his situation is. That false verification bought him time, gave him this path.
But the path is lined with traps. Immense, deadly challenges at every turn.
Absolutely.
So you've journeyed deep into the Tang family fort with us. You've seen this high-stakes game where, well, everyone seems to have a secret.
And loyalty is a very fluid concept.
Wuji's quest for revenge is tangled up with family feuds, betrayals from within, these shadowy, unseen forces. It's a place where nothing is quite what it seems.
Danger in plain sight.
Which leaves us with, maybe, a provocative thought to chew on. In a world like that, where even family might be a trap and alliances are built on quicksand, what does a victory actually look like? And when the lines between your friends and your enemies are constantly blurring, how do you even know who you're really fighting for or fighting against?
Something to ponder.
Definitely something to ponder until our next deep dive.